right, everybody, welcome back to Season 6, almost said 5 again, Season 6 of the Buckpusters Podcast, Episode 2 of Season 6. My name is Kyle here with all of my co-hosts.
Hi!
In case you guys didn't already know, this is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything hockey, and everything in between, not really just hockey. But if you guys enjoyed that little intro we have now, that new music, absolutely filthy, sick, amazing banger of an intro. Thanks to Colin and Sumo AI.
Yeah, Sumo AI. Actually, don't mind me, just another water, I promise. Yeah, so...
We would call his ass out at the sparkling water. I can confirm that.
I promise.
We would call his ass out.
Yeah, it's Sumo AI. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I went to thank God for fucking ChatGTP. And that thing has saved me a lot, you know, in recent months. But ChatGTP, I was like, hey, what are the best apps to go and look up, make music, make about certain topics, and that was, I think, the number 3 on the list. The first 2 I had to pay to. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck that. Let me try one for free, see how I like it. And Sumo,
You had to pay to even hear it? Oh wow, okay.
So Sumo was like, yeah, we'll do it for free. Your first X amount of songs, whatever, we'll do it for free. And I was like, sure, I'll try it. And obviously it turned out great. So, we are, keep in mind, we are not sponsored by these guys. I would love to be sponsored because I fucking love using AI now.
Yeah, Sumo AI, if you'd like to sponsor us, 100%, we absolutely love the song you made for us. 100% would love to sponsor. For you guys to sponsor us, for us to sponsor you guys, and talk about you guys some more. We would absolutely love that, but as of right now, we are not.
Yeah, so please feel free to reach out to us at buckpusters@gmail.com, or Buckpusters Podcast. It's on our Twitter. Yeah. It's on our Twitter. That's all I can say. So,
or you can send us a DM on Twitter, whatever you'd prefer to do.
Please.
I'd love to.
And especially with the way
you literally just log in, you gave a couple keywords like hockey, Buckpusters.
Yeah, it said, what genre
rock.
what genre do you want to do? Do you want to do male, female voice? What are some key topics you want to go over, the chorus, whatever. And I was like, well, sure, whatever. And I put in Buckpusters, loud, sometimes stupid. Loud, obnoxious.
Looking at my phone.
Yeah, loud, sometimes obnoxious, and humorous, and there we go. So, thank you for Sumo for giving us our fabulous intro.
Like I said, not sponsored, but if you'd like to, we would absolutely be honored, and we'd love to sponsor you guys. Or you guys sponsor us, however that works. Yeah, we would absolutely love that. But let's go on and do what we do best, and let's talk some hockey, specifically. Erie Otters hockey is officially back in season.
Yeah, baby! First of the season! Against Sweet Caroline.
London sucks. 0-4 London is now. Love to say it. 0-2-2, 0-3-1, whatever.
0-3-1.
They haven't gotten a win yet. They're winless right now.
Yeah, they obviously have 1 point in the season from that shootout loss, I believe, against Sarnia last opening weekend. That was their second game of the year. So, if I remember...
So they're 0-2-2, because they had the overtime loss last night.
Oh, yeah.
So they're 0-2-2. So they have 2 points. Same as the Otters. That was our first win of the season. First 3 games, the first game we did not look very good. No. First game in Guelph was not a very good game. Second game, the home opener against Kitchener, we looked a little bit better. Definitely looked a lot better. Defense, as young as we are, as young as that D-core is, looked very solid. We just had a lot of scoring chances that we just were unable to capitalize on. Ritter Coombs had a really fucking good fight. One of the better fights I've seen in a while. Then the dude that lost still tried to hype up the away. I've never in my life seen the away player lose a fight and then try to turn up the crowd.
I hope you know that the same thing happened last night, too.
Of course, it's London. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
But, yeah. So, but still, he tried to do the same thing. Did
he at least win the fight, though?
No.
Whose side was it? Not Weston.
Brett.
Brett Hammond. Hammond won a fight.
Yeah, Brett. It was sloppy, but at the end of the night, a win was a win. Yeah. A fight win was a fight win, and Brett came out on top. And he's just like, yeah, let's go, we're the best. Like,
that's how fans trying to fit it. Oh, he's just trying to hype up his bench, but on the road, the crowd's right there. Like, how would the crowd's not? Even you're trying to hype up the crowd.
The dude got a 2, 5, and 10 as well.
Oh, it's Green Van Boomel. How do you say that?
Okay, Reed Van Boomel, yeah.
Reed Van Bumblicker is what his name is, alright?
Oh.
So I guess Hammond laid a hit and he didn't like it and protected his teammate, and that's why he got the 2, 5, and 10.
It was kind of weird because there was literally 4 of them all together. It was Hammond, Van Bommel, and then Cohen, Big Goal, and there were a couple guys over there, and then Oliver Turner was over in that.
Oh, Turner's over there too. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Turner just got a 2 for roughing. So there was a 2 offsetting minors, scratched out, and then obviously they got the extra 2 for the instigating. So, we went to the god awful power play that is the Otters power play,
which statistically, this was before I saw last night's game, but I think as of right now we are statistically the worst power play in the league right now after 4 games. At least percentage of scoring wise.
Let me wipe the shock off my face.
Not shocking whatsoever, but unfortunately I was not there last night. But these guys were. These guys can tell you more about it. How we look. Did we look better? Did we look,
I don't really have much to compare off to.
Except you missed the home opener, so yeah.
That was my game one, my season opener, so. And a lot of good chances. Dude, Gabe Frasca.
He stepped up.
He looks amazing, That first line of Hughes, Misiak, and Dylan Edwards, they look like they have a lot of potential, a lot of speed, a lot of skill. That second line, Frasca, man, you can tell he's coming out with a purpose.
Yeah.
He's really coming out with a purpose, and I've really enjoyed watching his game last night. I'm happy that he got rewarded with those 2 goals, including the game winner.
They were beautiful snipes too. Both goals by him were really beautiful.
I feel like he definitely could have gotten one there in the first. Obviously, he didn't. I mean, I'm happy that Colin got the first, but he definitely could. Gabe could have easily gotten, one in regular. Obviously, he wouldn't score the OT winner, but he well deserved by 86 in white there.
Yeah.
So, 3 takeaways from the first 4 games, or at least even just this weekend. Gabe Frasca's a dog. We need some help on defense, whether it's hopefully getting Schaefer back, maybe trading for a third year or an OA defenseman. And when you're playing the London Knights, start Charlie Burns! If you're playing the London Knights, start Charlie Burns. I think he now has like a 3-2 career against them in his career now. But he is start Charlie Burns if we are playing the London Knights.
I don't know what it is about Charlie Burns and the London Knights. It's just like you and Chell against
John Gibson.
Yeah, John Gibson.
That was years ago now. I'm sure I would absolutely destroy Bobo now against John Gibson, but I guess we could test it.
I haven't played Chell forever.
I was kind of glad that Charlie kind of got a little redemption from obviously the playoff sweep from London just this past season, so I was kind of glad Charlie kind of got that little monkey off his back.
And again, the 2-time reigning champion put 31 shots on him, and he saved 28 of them. So I mean,
what's the weird part though is that first goal that Charlie let in. It was a shot from the center blue line, and I don't know whether it was just a tip off our player or it went off in Charlie's stick and went bar down, but it was such an unlucky bounce. Yeah. I felt so freaking bad for Charlie on that because you could tell he's just he was just so disappointed. He's just fuck, I just felt so bad. The other 2, they were good goals, but that first one, man.
I saw the highlights and that was the only. Other than that first one they scored, every other goal scored by both teams were really nice goals. So.
Yeah.
All 4 that we scored were really nice. The other 2 that they scored were really nice goals.
Both Frasser goals, man.
That's beautiful.
If he continues on this tear, assuming he keeps this pace up all season, he's going to be a fun player to watch. A really fun player to watch. Yeah. And I'm really happy we were able to bring him over last season.
As I know, I still think it was a good addition last year.
We got him from, what was it, Kingston?
Yeah, Kingston.
What did we trade? Was it just a couple picks?
Yeah.
Or is that one where we traded one of our OAs going into last year? I can't remember who we traded.
I'm pretty sure it was like a 1 or 2 draft picks.
A couple of draft picks.
But it was somebody, but if it was really, really not a whole lot.
Here it is. So, last year, on August 19th, Otters received Gabriel Frasca and a Owen Sounds 10th round pick in 2028. And Kingston receives Sarnia's pick in the 3rd round in 26. And all of the following Otters picks. So, 10th round in 26, 2nd round in 27, and a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round pick all in the 28 draft. So, Dave Brown fleeced the freaking Kingston Frontenacs, and
hopefully he continues that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very excited to see how he develops throughout this year, and he had really good development. I know he had kind of a slower start last year, but throughout as the year went on, he really started developing and really started putting forward more points and more just altogether just offensive power to that top 6.
And for the majority of the season last year, he was our 3rd line center behind Carey and behind Pan. I know,
and once Carey went down, he got bumped up to the 2nd line.
Yeah, I know. Marty kind of cycled in there between the top 2 centerman slots, but I'm happy to see. Gabe is that one. It's like that 1A 1B situation between him and Gabe and Callum, because hey, on any given night, you can rely on either one of these two to be your top centerman, and not many teams in the league are going to have that 1-2 combo. I mean, seriously, name the other teams in that have that potential outside of London. You can't. I'm sorry, you really can't. So it's going to be exciting to see, and watch both those guys develop and push for the rest of the 64 games we have between now and end of March.
The 65-3 dream is still alive.
Let's go!
McLean Argett got his first goal last night. That was the second Otters goal.
Yeah. Who's the other player? The London player. The first goal. He got his first.
Yeah, that his first.
Yeah, whoever I forget his name, but I know he got his first.
Linus Funk.
Funk. That's what it is. So, but yeah, both those guys got their first official OHL goal and points last night in that game. So.
Yeah, I would say probably my other takeaway, obviously, is just, once again, I think that it was an issue last year with a few of the guys, but I said this year's so far has been discipline. That was the biggest issue in Kitchener on Friday night was that's what ended up leading them to have three goals on the power play for Kitchener. It was just that PK. This kind of discipline is what. So I think that's another thing they need to really need to work on this year. Because obviously last year we saw with a handful of guys that just kept going in the box.
I'm tired. Oh, sorry, that just came out.
But I think it's just everyone so far. But that's
the number one complaint I'm seeing is that we once again can't stay out of the box. Is one of the number one complaints I've been seeing is penalty minutes.
You expect that out of a young team. We're going to start. I feel like we're going to start seeing that a lot more in the years to come, especially with the new CHL NCAA rule. You're going to see a lot of younger guys stepping into the O, stepping into the W, wherever, and they're going to get baited into taking stupid penalties just because they're so freaking young.
I mean, when you have a head coach who was known for putting up a lot of penalty minutes when he was playing.
Yeah, take Malley out of the question. Yeah, no. Take him out of the equation. You're going to get those penalties. Yeah. Now, Malley's just adding gas to the fire, but that's besides the point. I mean, look, in his second home game, his first home win, you saw what... Oh, yes, you guys didn't see what happened. I saw what happened, but you guys know what happened, You expect that out of a team that has that head coach specifically. So,
and he said that in his podcast that he did with Trevor, his podcast episode that he did. Right after that happened, he goes, one of the things I was telling Wilson, the head coach of the Beats, is you don't know me. That's not the kind of coach I am. I don't play that. I might have, he goes, my stats when I played might not have said that, but that's not how I coach. That's not how I like my guys to play. That's not how the kind of coach that I am. Obviously, he didn't send Messier out there to go beat the shit out of the kid. Messier probably threw himself in there. It was let me fucking go. And he probably just didn't say no. He wasn't be Messier, get in there. No, Messier is probably let me go, and he's go for it.
And then Colin made a comment last night again, which I honestly agree with him. Like this year, obviously, it's going to be some growing pains, like with like the stupid turnovers, the where like the stupid passes, like better. Like they're thinking at the moment like it would be a good pass, but it's just immediately going to be too far wide or whatever. So like I agree. Like he's can't get mad over.
I don't accept anything less out of this Otters team. Not gonna get mad. Nakamase or crap. What's the thing from Goose Grava.
So
fuck, what movie is that from? Anger
Management
with Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson. Goose Grava.
So Colin kind of made that comment. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna say we're gonna have that threat this year, but I'm like, just try not to get mad over it, because it's gonna be a growing.
As much as I would like to point and laugh at London for starting off 0-4 or 0-2-2, last year they started off. I looked it up earlier. Last year they started off 1-4, then went on to be like 2-6, and also they went on to be one of the most winningest teams ever in this league. Also, went on to be probably debatably the best team in junior hockey, not even just the OHL.
Yeah, so take out September, take out the month of October for them, and they're a good team.
Yeah.
They really are.
It doesn't take them long. It doesn't take them long to get things going. It doesn't take long for Dale Hunter to get these kids into the right mindset and start playing well.
Did you see the broken glass in one set?
Yeah, as much as I fucking hate that, dude, that's fucking scary, dude. How the hell does that happen?
I was talking to Jacob about that last night before Jeff got there. I'm like
that's nuts. Like, as much as you hate to be, like, you don't want to see that. Like, that's fucking wild how that happened.
It's just like, holy crap! Like, how hard were we? I mean, I know those the boards behind the bench aren't supposed to be
as strong as like the ones obviously on the rink are, but
still, like, you expect them to hold up from fans, pounding on them.
Like, holy moly!
How what did the
honestly, he was okay, and I'm glad he is, and honestly, I'm glad any players and anybody that was standing there is okay. Like did you see that, Bubba? Mm-hmm. And see if you can try to find it, Joe Bubba. But that's just wild how that even happened. Like, that's nuts.
I'm not gonna try and pronounce his name, but like, it's almost like the world's strongest man trying to go up and pound up against the glass.
Right. Just smashed right through his. Absolutely insane that even happened. But
not supposed to see that.
Yeah. As for Otters talk, I think that's just about it. We're gonna pull up the video here. Colin's gonna try to. Listen, I'm still very optimistic about this season. We do have a lot of hope. There's a lot of potential with this team, especially with how many of veteran guys that we lost in this off season. Yeah.
All right, moving on to some of the milestones of the first 2 weeks of the OHL from around the league. On opening night on September 18th, Jax Pereira, Brandon Harper, and Jonathan Kabardis and Evgeny Davatev of the North Bay Battalion get their first career OHL goals versus the Austria Generals. And then in that same game from the Austria Generals, Sam Roberts, Vadim Samarov get their first career OHL goals. And then Lucas Texer, Ani Calto, and Colin Feely get their first career point.
That's not my last name.
Going over to the Peterborough and Brampton game, Leon Clark of the Peterborough Petes gets his first career OHL goal. Matthew Perlot of the Peterborough Petes gets his first career OHL point off Colin Fitzgerald's goal. Keaton Arov and Devin Green and Julian DeMalago of the Brantford Steelheads get their first career OHL goal.
Not to cut you off, but that first game, that North Bay game, all four different players got their first goal that game.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's wild. Especially the first game of the season.
Yeah.
4 different players from the same team got their first goals.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, that's got to be a rarity, man. That's insane.
And then Matthew Gottiet of the Brantford Steelheads gets his first career point off of Keaton Arna's goal. Going over to September 19th, Michael D'Angelo of the Erie Otters gets his first career OHL point off of Brent Hammond's goal versus Guelph. So, and then, again, I did just told these guys I did miss a few from opening weekend because there's just so many games. But on the 25th of September, Max Brockhurst, they're all from Windsor. Max Brunk gets his first career point off of Nathan Gams, his first career OHL goal. Brooks also gets his first career OHL goal in that same game. John McLaughlin gets his first career OHL goal. Jonathan Brown gets his first career OHL goal versus Sudbury Wolves. Tobias Zavosky of the Sioux Greyhounds gets his first career OHL goal versus the Peterborough Petes. Alex Misiak on the 26th of the Erie Otters gets his first career OHL point off of Callum Hughes' goal. Goaltender Christian Kurtz of the Kitchener Rangers in a 5-2 victory gets his first career win versus the Erie Otters. And then Linus Funk of the London Knights gets his first career OHL point off of Jared Woolley's goal versus the Brantford Steelheads. Kieran Durbin of the Kingston Frontenacs gets his first career OHL point off of Tyler Hopkins' goal. Ryan Kuznetsky of the Sioux Greyhounds gets his first career OHL point off of Brady Smith's goal, as well as gets his first career OHL goal versus the Kingston Frontenacs. Jasper Kuta of the Shane Kidwell and Andre Rumi of the Ottawa 67s gets their first career OHL goal versus the North Bay Battalion. Jacob Clotter of the Saginaw Spirit gets his first career OHL goal versus the Niagara Ice Dogs. Ryder Simpson of the Sunny Stings gets his first career OHL goal. And Cameron Octane gets his first career OHL point off of Jordan Bax's first career OHL goal. Porter by Leitner of the Oshawa Generals gets his first career point off of Ben Colmer's goal. Brady Murray gets his first career OHL point off of Luke Bowman's goal. And then Julian gets his first career OHL goal. And then on September 27th, Cooper Dennis and Minnesota Wild's prospect Adam Bennick of the Brantford Bulldogs get their first career OHL goal versus Sudbury Wolves. McLean Ackert of the Erie Otters gets his first career OHL goal, and Linus Funk of the London Knights gets their first career OHL goal. And then today, the 28th, Landon Jackman of the Owen Sound Attack gets his first career OHL goal versus the Barrie Colts. Goaltender Nick Jack Shines of the Kingston Frontenacs in 42 saves gets his first career OHL win in a 2-1 victory versus North Bay Battalion. Spencer Biles of the Ottawa 67s gets his first career OHL goal versus the Sioux Greyhounds. And then the last one, Cameron Occoin of the Sarnia Sting gets his first career OHL goal versus the Flint Firebirds.
Oh, yeah. Alright, as Colin is getting Puck Doku pulled up here, the first one this season. Maybe.
Yay.
Okay, well, looks like the laptop's being a little bit of a pain in the skirt.
Yay, we did it. Oh.
Yes, I allow it, okay? That's the only reason why I'm clicking on it! So, going across the columns, we got Dallas, we got Calgary, we got the LA Kings. And for the rows, going top to bottom, we got the Jets, the Oilers, and the Kings. Okay. So, yeah, right off the rip. Actually, technically, we can fit in 2 spots.
What do you think?
Mikko Rantanen could do Winnipeg, Dallas, or Carolina, Dallas.
Yeah.
So let's hold on to that just in case if we can't get the other one. Oh, if we
Mikko
get
Rantanen?
I went from... Never mind. So it'll be Dallas and...
Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, because
for whatever reason, I saw him in a Jets jersey and I'm like, yep, that's what it is.
This is the first time we've done it together since the last episode that we did this in. We've done it, me and Jeff have been practicing a little bit this week, but...
Since season 5.
Yeah.
You got Cam Talbot that can do
The Kings, Oilers.
Edmonton, and either the Kings or the Flames.
Yeah.
Then you got Kari Lettinen that can do Dallas, Edmonton. Kari Lettinen, a goaltender.
You play for Edmonton?
He played for. I swear to God, he played for Edmonton.
I'm not too confident.
Then you got
Corey Perry can do Dallas, Edmonton.
Katie Perry. Actually, no, he hasn't officially played a game for the Kings yet.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, but I was like, he hasn't played a game.
Because I've tried that a couple of times just to see if that worked. It doesn't.
Not until he officially plays the
We'll
chefs.
save Cam Talbot until we can figure out one for either one of the two.
Carolina and the Kings, Warren Fogle can work. He can also work for
Kings, Oilers, or Kings,
Yeah.
Kings.
So let's do that for Oilers Kings and then do Talbot for Oilers Flames. So Fogle for Oilers Kings. Right? Is that what we're saying?
because he
can work. He did
with
these two. Fogle did these two, and this one.
Fogle played for the Canes?
He played that not last season, but a couple seasons ago, and then Talbot did one too. So
And Fogle also played for the Kings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he played for Edmonton too, right?
Yeah.
So you can do Edmonton, LA.
Edmonton, LA.
And then Talbot for Edmonton, Calgary.
Well, we're also saying that Fogle can do either one of these two.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do. Yeah, I got the right one.
Oh, I know another one we could do for Oilers Kings. Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, yeah, duh. Wow. Imagine we missed that. Imagine we got down to just that one and missed it. And then Fogle for Hurricanes Kings, okay. That was McLevin, right? Was Fogle McLevin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is that Sorelli? No, Fogle was McLevin, right?
I don't
In Erie? Yeah.
So we just got Calgary,
The whole Winnipeg row.
yeah, and then Calgary, Carolina.
Could it be a defenseman? Calgary, Carolina?
I don't think Gus.
Let me in! Let me in!
By the way, you are welcome.
I hate you, but I love you.
Gus Bear never played for Calgary, I don't think.
Every time he knocks on the door, it's just, I think you're going to drive Colin crazy. Yeah, you're welcome.
Orlov has only been Boston, Washington, Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think both. I know, obviously, Turbo has. Did Chris at one point play in Winnipeg? I know he's.
I don't think
Calgary
Calgary
and
his brother
Dallas.
now.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Dumb question. Was Jamie Benn ever a Jet?
No.
No.
I think he's been a start his whole career.
Okay.
Then you got Joe Pavelski. Not Jumbo Joe, but Joe Pavelski. He's done Dallas, San Jose. I just had to get that in there, Bobo. Jumbo Joe.
Who was the goalie when Winnipeg first came back to Winnipeg? Pavelek?
Pavelek, yeah.
Who did he play for?
And then that shite franchise in
I feel like
Atlanta.
he played for Dallas.
No, I'm not confident. I'm really not confident.
Okay. We'll keep that on the back, like a last guess, if we come down to it.
You got Big Buff to Chicago, Atlanta / Winnipeg. Evander Kane has done Vancouver.
Oh, David Riddick has played for Winnipeg and Calgary.
And LA.
And LA. But which one would we think would be harder to get?
I think Calgary would be the harder one, personally.
So do Riddick for Calgary, Winnipeg?
Unless you can think of other...
If only Dallas and Winnipeg are switched, and we could do the Dallas Calgary with Yager.
Yeah.
Or Chris Tannen too would have worked too.
Yeah. Eric Stahl never went to Calgary. Michael Backlund.
Calgary.
He played for Carolina? We got a couple on the back burner. Okay, well, let's do Dave Riddick, but which one do we want to do Dave Riddick for? We're going to do it for Calgary or for LA? Which one do we think would be harder to get?
Oh, fuck. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Didn't Tyler Toffoli at one point was Winnipeg? I know Calgary. Now Sharks.
Yes, I think you are right.
So, for Calgary, Winnipeg, it'll be Tyler Toffoli, and then David Riddick for Winnipeg, LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's Winnipeg, Calgary.
Yep, okay, then Riddick.
Right, way to go, Jeff.
Okay, so Michael Backlund, I want to say he played for Carolina, but I'm not positive. I am more confident on the Pavelec playing for Dallas than I am for Backlund playing for Carolina. Bunting has done what? Carolina, Pittsburgh, Toronto, one other team. Who did he play before Toronto?
So it wouldn't work regardless.
I think Michael Backlund. I was seeing Michael Bunting too.
Yeah, I know.
But Backlund.
Well, Bunting wouldn't work. Backlund wouldn't work.
Well, Backlund I know played for Calgary, but I'm not 100% sure if he played for Carolina. Oh man, this is what he said Gus Fair never did. I'm not Orlov. I'm going. Oh, Freddie Anderson never played for Calgary.
Freddie went Anaheim, Toronto, Carolina.
I'm trying to think of. I know Calgary's been and they're hell and back with goalies. Mike Smith, did he ever make it down to Carolina?
Mike Smith, Arizona, Calgary,
Edmonton.
He spent a lot of years in Arizona.
Did he? Yeah.
That was during the playoff years.
Yeah.
So, I think his big first experience was against Detroit back in from 07 to 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm not sure.
Is he still peeking through?
No, I don't see. I was just trying to look for that. I can tell he's laying right outside the door because I see one of his paws, but.
Do we have any other guesses?
I feel like I know Carolina, Calgary. Somebody. It's just Dallas and Winnipeg.
Try Pavelec for the Dallas Winnipeg.
It'll be the
Andre
Andre.
Pavelec. No, damn it. Okay, I thought I remember him playing for Dallas. So who would Carolina, Calgary be? Obviously, not Yager. We mentioned earlier. He wouldn't go here.
Could it be another former Penguin?
We've had a lot of guys come and do it for like a year. I'm trying to think of those guys that have jumped around, like Derek Brassard. Galchenyuk, I think, is Carolina's team. He was on the team for like 2 days and then got traded.
24 hours. 36
but I don't
hours.
think he ever played for. He was never part of Calgary at all.
What about this dude who's played in literally every NHL team?
Alex Galchenyuk.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
You always do that right after we name Galchenyuk. What about that one dude? You think Alex Galchenyuk?
We're gonna start writing you a list just to go down, and you gotta start checking off every player.
That we've already said.
And one of us has to initial it at the very end that he actually went through them. I'll start working on that tomorrow, Bo. All right.
Burns never did Calgary. He was somewhere before San Jose, but where was he before San Jose?
Drafted by Colorado, San Jose,
and then
Carolina,
Now he just went back to Colorado, right?
Colorado.
Yeah.
Full circle of life, just like the Marc-Andre Fleury.
Which we'll get to that. So my only last guess I would have is Michael Backlund. But I don't know. Anybody has something better?
Cam Ward was Carolina then Chicago.
I think that was it, yeah.
He did Chicago for a year and then retired.
He did Chicago for a couple, actually.
Didn't play much, or at least wasn't notable.
He was like a backup, yeah, but he was there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just Michael Backlund. Nope, not either. Okay.
Alright, let's see. Kari Lehtinen.
Lehtinen, okay.
Jordy Ben.
Peverly, that's the one I was thinking of. Not Pavelek, I was so close. It's Peverly, not Pavelek. Oh, god damn it.
Carolina, Calgary, Dougie. Good old Dougie Hamilton. Hannafin.
Elias Lindholm, that's another one I probably should have gotten.
J.S. Jair.
Shiger, Stepniak, Mark Jan. There's your former Penguin, Mark Janikowski, Penguins legend. Damn. Alright. Cool.
Moving on to the Flower.
The Flower,
Oh man.
who we did mention in the first episode, officially did sign his PTO with the Penguins and was supposed to play a game or a period with Penguins against, say, 13-2.
Oh, they must have gotten the safety, man.
I just.
No, they got 2 extra points.
Shut the fuck up! Get out! Get out of my office right now. I'm not joking.
All right, I won't talk about Flower then.
Bye. No. Don't touch me.
Marc-Andre Fleury.
Full
Set
circle
your
of it.
flower.
Watching that last period of him playing, man, just it's so.
It nearly got me.
I mean, it's so. There's so many emotions to describe it. It's heartwarming. It's
bittersweet.
Bittersweet. It's nostalgic. It's feel good. It's emotional. It's depressing. Like, there's so many different adjectives to describe how you're feeling seeing Marc-Andre Fleury in the black and gold yet again.
Yeah.
Just hearing the practice. Did you see the video of him skating out to practice? How loud the crowd was at the practice arena?
No.
A sold-out crowd for a preseason game. How loud that crowd got for a preseason game.
It was good.
To the thank you flower chance, to the one more year chance, to there's one other one too.
He's like, no thanks, my hip hurts.
Because my hip hurts. Yeah, there's one more year, thank you flower. There's one other chant that got started too, but
Your typical normal Fleury.
Fleury, and then thank you flower, and then one more year, one more year. But wish we could convince him, man. But he's done, man.
He made a joke to some of the younger goaltenders, like, "Hey, be careful! I could be coming for your job."
Like Mirishev and who was the backup last year? That came for a little bit. Bloomquist, thank you. Yeah.
Just be careful! I could be coming for your job.
Like that, it was just.
I think he should be saying that to Jari. But
that's what he used to be taking his job from Jari.
A traffic cone could do better than Jar. Are you kidding me?
I'd much rather rock Seelovs and Fleury than Jari and Seelovs.
I loved about his gear is that it kind of was a callback to his original setup, like his old gold.
The gold pads.
So it's kind of a callback to that.
Then the shootout, you see him start doing the push-ups?
Yeah.
Turn the shootout.
The second shot, he's like, fuck it, let's go.
Push up
And then he let the goal in. So his final shot he ever faced was a goal. But I mean, it didn't count. It was just for shits and gigs shootout, just to send him out. But that was hilarious. Like, as he's skating up to the puck, too, it wasn't like before. As he grabs the puck, he starts doing push-ups. That doesn't describe Flower, then what does? He pulled a couple pranks. He wrapped Crosby's car with the number 29. Even his son tried to fuck with Sanger and Malkin.
No. So his own son, number one, got taped Fleury's pads together, and then got Gino with something. I don't know what.
It was a bug.
It was like a fake bug or something. But I don't think they said it didn't get him, didn't scare Gino, but because Gino is score.
Gino is old, okay?
Bingo! Gino, stop saying bingo! Bingo! But the think Billy Crosby did get a goal last night as well, which is just makes everything even better. Crosby scoring a goal in Fleury's last game. It's just obviously bittersweet. I'm waiting for the official announcement to say I'm retiring as a Penguin, because I don't think he's officially said I'm retiring officially yet.
I know he said.
I wanted to be able to say that.
I know he said in an interview like he says he's retired. I think he said he just wants. He's doing this, but he doesn't want to disrespect the Minnesota Wild because.
And they said they're very understandable and about him wanting to do this too. So I guess it's going to take some time to decide who he's going to retire with officially.
Yeah.
Because I know he's like, I don't want to disrespect them because they've done so much for me and my family since moving to Minnesota.
Notice how he didn't say that for Vegas, even though I'm rocking that jersey. This is the only Fleury jersey I had. I feel like it was right to wear a Fleury jersey tonight.
You're definitely going to see two separate jersey retirements, one in Minnesota and one in Pittsburgh. Regardless of who retires.
Pittsburgh is going to do it regardless. I don't know if Minnesota would, but Pittsburgh is going to do it.
First, I say obviously eventually when they. I know we were talking about the Penguins Hall of Fame that they brought back.
Oh, he's
eventually they'll induct him to that.
Oh, he's not just a Penguins Hall of Famer. He's a hockey.
Oh, he's a
first ballot hockey Hall of Famer.
Here's the thing. He is the last goaltender you will ever see play 500 plus games in a career. Hell, even you might even say 400.
Yeah. None
of these goaltenders today you're going to see play as many games.
At least for as long as he did. Because goaltenders these days sometimes don't see their first game until they're 24, 25. At least regular. There might be some guys that get a call up at 21 and play one game. They get sent back down.
22 years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Marc-Andre Fleury was the last of that breed of goaltenders.
Oh, sorry, we saw a big hit on the Packers game.
Oh
yeah, that's going to start a fight. That was...
Getting back on topic, Marc-Andre Fleury genuinely is the last of his breed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, there's not... all credit Connor Hellebuyck, Jake Ottinger, Andre Vasilevsky, all the great goaltenders we're seeing.
He was drafted in 2003.
Yeah.
First overall in 2003.
He's got to take a generational talent goaltender.
And even so with how the game's changing. I'm sorry, there's no fucking way.
You're not going to see it again.
Yeah, we got lucky. That we saw at least a goaltender in our era, in our lifetime.
Unless Carey Price does some voodoo magic and becomes the number one goaltender in San Jose.
Yeah. But he's going to talk to Aaron Rodgers apparently. But here we are.
I mean, it's so many different words to describe the emotions you were feeling last night. Even not even pain. I'm seeing all of Twitter just losing their minds over this, man. It's just no matter what team, if you're a Penguins fan or not, you were saying this just feels right. Yeah. This is where he belongs. This just feels like it was meant to be.
More hockey fans tuned into the one preseason game in Pittsburgh than you would ever imagine that. Even a playoff game. It might be pushing playoff games.
How often do you see the NHL Network hosting a preseason game? Not very often.
It's just
especially Pittsburgh.
I don't watch NHL Network that often. I don't have that channel with my Mikhail subscription. But surprisingly, with being a fucking hockey podcast, I don't suck my dick. But like I said, it's just all over Twitter, man. No matter what fan you, and yes, I'm calling it Twitter. Who you like. It's meant to be, man. It just feels right.
It tells you how much Fleury means to the game of hockey. He's just, regardless what sweater he's got on,
he's a born Penguin.
Yeah. How fast do you think those retirement jersey tickets will sell in Pittsburgh?
Probably quick. I know if I was going, I'd be if I knew I had the money, I'd be snagging immediately.
Just imagine they do Crosby, Malkin, and Fleury all in the same night. That would be something else, man. That would be something else. I could see all three of them getting inducted into the Hall of Fame at the same time too. That would be something. But probably not with when Crosby and Malkin both retire. Fleury's going to be a first ballot. If he's not, there's something.
Something wrong.
Something wrong with Fleury's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I'd be kind of really pissed
So even if we somehow convince him to do one more year, it's not going to happen. He's done. If we somehow make that happen, what is it? 4 years after you officially retire, you can get inducted, or is it 3? I know the NFL is 4. I don't know what NHL is.
Time for Google.
Right? NFL might even be 5. So I don't think Brady is official, because this is, 4th year since Brady's been gone? He hasn't been inducted yet. So it might be him next year then.
I said Big Ben, I think he's eligible for...
I'm thinking 26. Yeah. 26 induction. Which, is Ben going to be first ballot? Bias showing, I'm going to say yes, but how much count there's going to be coming out around that time?
Minimum of 3 years.
For NHL is 3 years?
Yes,
Okay.
Yep, NHL's 3 years.
Yes. So Fleury would be eligible as of 28 then?
Yep.
28 or 29?
Summer of 28.
NFL is 5 years.
NFL is 5, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. It's I'd be lying if I said I didn't get emotional and teary-eyed watching it. It is just a very special night. I mean, it's just something that absolutely broke the internet. Not only when it was announced, but just all the clips from the last 3 days in general. It's just Bubba teared up about it.
Yeah. That cat.
It's just I love how at the end, like during his interview, like they were saying, as Mike Lang would say, instead of saying Elvis left the building, he did Marc-Andre Fleury has left the building. So that was kind of
Check the second picture I sent in the chat.
That would be another cool thing to do, is have Mike Lang get into the Hall of Fame.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was actually just about to mention, like, I saw a couple people on, at the game or post, like, all the different, like, Fleury jerseys, like, and stitch them together, like, fully custom, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, on to the main topic. Our main topic, if I can speak,
Take your time. I know the cat's in here now.
Yeah. Main topic is our too early NHL predictions. So we're
not too early. It's just our standing predictions.
It's our annual.
Yeah. So,
6th annual Buckpuster NHL Standings predictions.
Anywho's, starting in the Pacific, going 8-1. I have San Jose, Anaheim, Vancouver, Calgary, Seattle at 4. LA Kings at 3, Vegas at 2, and Edmonton taking the Pacific.
For me, I have Seattle in 8th, the Ducks at 7th, Sharks at 6th, the Canucks in 5th, the Flames in 4th, the Oilers in 3rd, the Kings in 2nd, and the Golden Knights in 1st.
And of course, we're going to get us, the 6th year in a row where we're going to get an LA Edmonton first round matchup. Another. Shut up! God! You're so fucking rude with all the sneezing! I'm sorry, God.
I'm very, very close to both, actually, surprisingly. I also have San Jose in 8th. As much, I mean, all the young talent they have between Will Smith, William Eklund, Michael Misa, Macklin Celebrini, they have such a young, very good upcoming team. It's just not time yet.
Yeah.
7th, I have Anaheim. Also, with the loss of big guy, two biggest ones being Trevor Zegras and John Gibson. You know, you probably two of your longest tenured guys, which is crazy to say that about Zegras. It's gonna, obviously, having your long-term goaltender gone is gonna really affect them. Seattle in 6th, Vancouver in 5th, Calgary in 4th, LA in 3rd, Edmonton in 2nd. I have Vegas taking the Pacific this year.
So we all probably see a common theme here. The bottom 2 seeds, 8th seed being San Jose, 7th seed being Anaheim. We all could probably agree on that. So, first 6th, I have Vancouver. 5th, Calgary. Calgary getting the 2nd wildcard spot.
Okay.
Then I have LA, Seattle, Vegas, Edmonton.
We have Seattle going up to 3rd this year.
It seems like they have, ups and downs. Last year was a down year. This year's going to be a bounce back. Next year's going to be a down year. So it's that roller coaster effect that Seattle's on it.
Yeah.
Also, look at their second year in the
In the league,
they upset
Colorado.
They upset Colorado in 7.
So anything's possible. So this one, the even years where they make it back to the playoffs.
That's when they didn't add much. I mean, they added Ryan Lindgren, they added Matt Murray. I think that is the Penguins, Matt Murray. Yeah, that is the Penguins, Matt Murray.
I was gonna say, remember, there's like 2 or 3
And
right
other notable, they added Capo Caco and they added Riker Evans, which, I mean, not huge names, but those are definitely going to fill some spots that they needed some help in. Murray being probably going to be third string goaltender over there.
Listen, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Michael Scott, Colin Herman.
I was going to say that.
Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky, Colin Herman.
No, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Colin Herman.
After I'll bring up why Edmonton, obviously, kind of like the last couple years, Edmonton's kind of teetered between being first and third in the division. It's just their goaltending. It's just.
Wait, they have goaltenders up there?
It's god awful. Like, I'm sorry. It's not. It's obvious. Like, that's what's hurting them is besides their defense, but like goaltending.
I still really thought. I think John Gibson could have gone to Edmonton. I think he could have gone there. But, I mean, Detroit needs help too. But
here's the one word I have for you: Yzerplan.
Yeah.
That's it. Yzerplan.
Yeah. We'll see. It's obviously it's still going to be a little bit until we start to see it 100% completely unfold. But
I can tell Detroit fans are.
They're starting to get it.
They're starting to get a little impatient. I know a couple that are still like believe in the Yzerplan. Believe in the Yzerplan.
And yes, they have been improving slowly, but they've been improving. It's just.
They've been within reach of like getting into the playoffs.
I mean, not every single move or every single thing you make is gonna work out. Work out as well as you thought or be successful. A lot of this stuff has worked out for him. So obviously bringing in ADB in was a big part of that. And that's worked out for him. Bringing in Patrick Kane he did pretty well the last 2 seasons he's been there, or season and a half. We'll see with this year. We'll see how good the John Gibson. Experiment works out.
I feel like out of all the groups, all the positions that Detroit is strong in, I feel like their goaltending room is by far the best room they have. Yeah. They're just so deep, and I'm not saying the 4 core or the D core is crap. It's not. Obviously, they're NHL players. They're going to be good. It's just I think out of everyone, the goaltending group is the strongest. And I get it. Goalies are weird. They're naturally weird. But that just comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, why don't you lead us off with the Central there, man?
Moving on to the Central. In last place, I have Chicago. 7th place, I have the Preds. 6th is the Wild. 5th place, I have the Mammoth. 4th place, I have the Avalanche. 3rd, I have the Blues. 2nd, I have the Jets. And 1st, I have the Stars.
Okay. I also have Chicago in 8th place again. You got Bedard. And, I mean, who else do you have over there? I mean, you got Tyler Bertuzzi. You got Teravainen's over there.
You got Spencer Knight now as your number one.
Who do they have on defense? They don't have Seth Jones anymore.
That's right. He was part of the Spencer Knight trade.
Yeah.
Holy.
Going to Florida, and Seth Jones is now Stanley Cup champion.
That must be the biggest middle finger ever.
Like, that's just... I give it... I don't think Bedard is going to re-sign with Chicago. I'll just say that. Whenever his rookie contract is up, I don't think he's going to re-sign there.
This is his last year on his contract.
This is his last... Because, third year already, yeah.
This is his last year, so...
I'm telling you right now, that is my... I guess if we come up with some on the spot as we go on here, I'll make that as one of my bold predictions. Connor Bedard will not re-sign with the Chicago Blackhawks, is my bold prediction for the season. Unless they miraculously bring him in a shit ton of help at the deadline, he might be gone at the deadline. Who knows? At the end of this season or at the start of the next season, Connor Bedard will not be a Chicago Blackhawk, is my bold prediction.
I was just saying, as long as they don't... Unless Chicago, sometimes gives them, persuades them, okay, so you don't leave, we'll give you this a lot of money,
You know where he could fit in well? Somebody that kind of has the cap space after a specific somebody departed this year? Toronto. Throw him on the line with Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes. Even on that second line, put him on the wing, put him next to John Tavares.
And Willie Nylander.
Nylander, yeah.
You can learn a lot from Johnny.
If he's willing to move over to the wing and play with either Matthews or Tavares and Willie Nylander, whew,
Yeah.
he's good. He can start putting up 100-point seasons. But anyways, continuing on in the Central, 7th place I have Utah. Again, they're just too young of a team. They are still a very talented team. Again, just goaltending, they don't have. I think they still have Connor Ingram. They have Kirill Vejmelka, who he's been showing signs of being really good. But again, just they don't have much on defense, especially besides Mikhail Sergachev, John Marino.
I think Ian Cole's still out there.
I think Brian Dumoulin went out there now.
Oh,
Or is he still in New Jersey?
Hold on, let me.
Thought he went to Utah.
Dumoulin's in Utah now. That's what I thought.
Looking up the roster now. Their official roster, as per the NHL app: defenseman Ian Cole, Nick DeSimone, Sean Dursey, John Marino, Oli Mata, Nate Schmidt, Mikhail Sergachev. All are their big players right now.
So
they're NHL ready players.
Dumoulin then? Where's Dumoulin in Seattle? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Or is he still in New Jersey?
No, Seattle.
It is Seattle?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Completely wrong. L.A. Kings.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot they went after him. They went after him, but Perry, and one other old fuck.
Well,
6th place.
Zumo's not old. He's 34.
It's like 30. I mean, it's
older
for a defenseman.
It's older for the NHL.
It's getting up there.
He just turned 34. September 6th of 91.
I see. We think we drafted him. Yeah, and he was with us for, 5 years?
Quite some time.
Yeah. 6th place, I have St. Louis. I think last year's kind of a fluke year. They kind of just barely snuck into the playoffs there at the very end of the, obviously, Winnipeg being the President Trophy winners. And they took them to 7 games, but they really shouldn't have been in the playoffs if you want to be specific. That literally, they'd be the last team to make it, I believe.
Well, same thing in 2019. The biggest thing that saved them is Jordan Binnington. And he really turned it on after 4 Nations. Yeah. Guess what? We get about a month-long break for the Winter Olympics. So that's going to be a big...
That's a good point.
So...
what did the Blues do the year after they won and they last made the playoffs in 2019? They didn't do much in the 1920 season. I don't think they made the playoffs.
But if history tends to repeat itself... I mean, I get where you're coming from, and I'm kind of contradicting myself, but, if last season is any indication of what the St. Louis Blues can do and what Jordan Binnington can do...
I grow into just respect him as how good of a goaltender he is. If he can chill out on the aggression and the goon side of him, he can be an amazing. He can be a really good guy.
He is a good guy. He's an amazing goaltender. It's just the way
he's got to cool it with the anger, man. Get some anger management and just cool it down a little bit. I have Nashville in 5th. I think last year for them was kind of a fluke for how bad they were. Just very new team, very new guys going into a new system. I mean, Marchessault is with Vegas for since they came over. Obviously, Stamkos coming over is the big acquisition, but him being in a whole new system after 13 years in Tampa.
He was drafted in 2009. Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, so 14, 15 years, yeah. But yeah, I think that they're going to be a little bit better this year. I think just barely missing the playoffs to the 4th seed Minnesota Wild. 3rd place, I have Winnipeg dropping down to 3rd. I have Colorado in 2nd. I have Dallas taking the Central this year.
Okay.
So, 2 of mine are the same, or 3 of mine are the same. Chicago in 8th, because, Chicago. 7th place is St. Louis. And I know...
You haven't dropped them that far.
Yeah, and I know...
You were just arguing with me.
I know. I totally forgot where I put them, but, when I was writing this, I totally wasn't thinking about it. Now that I'm actually thinking hockey, that I'm not, still pissed off from work. Now that I'm actually thinking NHL hockey, whatever. 6th place I have Nashville. 5th place I have Utah. 4th place I have Minnesota. And then top 3, the 3 that are making it from the Central are 3rd Colorado. I almost said Chicago. 3rd place is Colorado. 2nd place, the Winnipeg Jets. And 1st place going to the Dallas Stars.
Is it all 3 of us have Dallas in 1st so far?
So far.
See if Bobo rounds us out with all 4.
So...
Probably not.
again, I agree. 8. I have Chicago at 8, Utah at 7, Nashville at 6, St. Louis at 5, Minnesota in 4th, Winnipeg in 3rd, Dallas in 2nd, and Colorado taking it.
Can you still have in 2nd? I mean, yeah, you were very close to me. We just swapped Nashville and St. Louis, and then we swapped Colorado and Dallas. But you and I were very, very close.
Yeah.
All right, so Colin started us off with, I'll start us off with, the Atlantic Division.
Stay in the order that we discussed here, Kyle. Okay, don't change shit up on us.
I forgot already.
I forgot. Good job.
Let's take a wild guess who I have in 8th place in the Atlantic. Let's take a wild guess.
Not the Penguins.
You guys probably all have it too.
The Penguins.
The London Knights? No. The Buffalo Sabres. I mean, surprise, surprise. I mean, let's make it, 16 years now without a playoff appearance? I think it's 2010? 2010, 2011 since last time they made it. Which is just, that is, with a 16-team bracket, that is just insane. I think more years than the amount of teams that are in the playoffs. 7th, I do have Detroit, unfortunately. I know that's not going to make it very popular with some other person in this group here, but I just...
Well, too bad he ain't here.
It's still going to be a while before they can get some stuff together. I mean, honestly, they can flip-flop with number 6, which I have as Boston. I think those two can flip-flop. Boston can finish 7th or 6th. I think those two can rearrange in any way. 5th place, I have...
Yeah?
Do you not agree? Sorry.
No, he doesn't agree. Hey,
5th...
Come here. What's you have to say? Come here. What's you have to say? Yeah?
Put me down is what I have to say.
He's like,
the unofficial mascot of BPS right here.
I have faith in the Red Wings.
How dare you? Wow.
Okay, you're not going to put this ring.
5th place, I have the Montreal Canadiens. 4th place, I have the Ottawa Senators. I mean, they will take a really good team the second half of last season. If they can continue that into this year, play like they did that second half all year, they might even be able to jump up as high as 3rd. But I mean, the top 3, it's tough to get past these 3. 3rd, I have Toronto. 2nd, I have Florida. I have Tampa Bay taking the Atlantic this year. I think they're going to bounce back and have a really, really good year.
So, I hope you know, I got, our 4 and 5 are the same.
Everything else mixed up?
Yeah, the top 3 and the bottom 3. So, in 8th place, in the Atlantic, is Boston.
You have them doing that bad.
They did that bad last year. I don't see
because they were all sellers last year.
7th place,
I think they won 3 games after the deadline last year or something like that. It was bad. It was really bad.
In 7th place, I have Buffalo. And in 6th, I have Detroit.
Okay.
So 5th and 4th, like I said, same as Kyle. Montreal in 5th, Ottawa in 4th. Then my top 3 for the Atlantic. 3rd place, I have the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay.
In position number 2, it is the Maple Leafs. Because, I'm sorry, when you're going up against the back-to-back reigning Stanley Cup champions, you're going to have a hard time getting by them, regardless of who you are. So, that's why I have the Florida Panthers and number 1.
They're still going to be the best. Yeah, I mean, I won't even try to argue that. The fact that they still were somehow able to keep all 3 of them, Bennett, Marchand, and Ekblad, how in the God's name did they pull that off? It beats the hell out of me. I will never understand how they were able to pull that off. Dude, GM must have given Bettman the best ed of his fucking life, dude. I don't know how they pulled that off, but they did. So, yeah, Bubba, what do you got for Atlantic?
So, I have Buffalo in 8. I have Ottawa in 7. Montreal in 6. Detroit in 5th. Boston in 4th. Florida in 3rd. Tampa in 2nd. And Toronto taking it.
Okay.
I'm kind of surprised you have Boston
Atlantic is such a tough one to...
It's tough.
Initially, I had Boston and... I had Boston at 6 or 6 or 7. I was like, knowing Boston, I know they kind of start rough, but they kind of get their shit together as they tend to play.
You know what's tough is that every, I'm going to say 15, maybe 20 years, it seems to be on rotation. Oh, I'm going to say 15. That the divisions are on rotation. Which one's the strongest? From 2010 to 2015, it was battle between the Central and the Pacific because Chicago and LA. Then from like 16 to 19, it was the Metro.
Yep.
If you came out of that division, you were probably going to win it all. And as of recently, it's going to be the Atlantic because you got Tampa, you got Florida. So it seems to be on that rotation of okay, if you can come out of said division, you're going to win the cup.
Yeah.
So take that as you will. Jeff, who do you got for the Atlantic?
Without no surprise, in 8th place, it's the Sabres. 7th place, I have Detroit. 6th place, I have the Canadiens. 5th place is the Bruins. 4th is the Sens. 3rd is the Maple Leafs. 2nd is the Lightning, and number 1, you're defending back-to-back champions, the Florida Panthers. And even with obviously Barkov just recently went down with an injury, and he's going to be out for 8 to 9 months.
Yeah, Matthew Tkachuk's out to January, and Barkov's going to be out to potentially playoffs, which that hurts.
That's gonna even with both of them out, obviously Tkachuk will kind of vary if he's healthy or not, if he'll make the Olympic team or not. But regardless with Florida and Barkov, there's still.
I'm seeing all over Twitter people accusing Florida of trying to pull Vegas with this because when is 7 to 9 months from now?
Well,
April,
but
NHL playoffs.
But the NHL just changed the LTIR and all.
But that doesn't go into effect until next season, though, right? 26-27.
I thought it went into effect this year.
No, Kyle's right.
Officially,
most of the rule changes that happened.
The CBA rules, doesn't go effect until 26, 20. The new 84 game schedule start then, I believe.
Yeah, because everything's all set up until then. So, but Kyle's right. So,
I said, the last chance he can do it. People are being accused of trying to pull that off. So, and trying to pull off the 3-peat.
But yeah, regardless, I still think with Tkachuk and Barkov out, Florida, if you're gonna beat the best, you gotta get through Florida, and the Panthers are on top once again for the division.
Hey, Colin, now start us off with the Metropolitan.
I got it. I got it this time, right? So in 8th place, this really hurts to say. It really fucking hurts. I got Pittsburgh. Tank for McKenna. I know I'm repping the Raquel jersey, but it hurts. The 7th place, I got the Islanders. 6th, Philadelphia. And 5th, I got the Bee-Jibbers. CBJ. 4th place, I got the Devils. 3rd, the Rangers. 2nd, Carolina. And Washington is going to continue their dominance in what is potentially Ovechkin's last season in the NHL.
Yeah, mine's probably way off, but that's okay. So, I have Jersey in 8, Columbus in 7, Philly in 6, the Islanders in 5th, the Pens I have in 4th.
Hot take.
And then I have Washington at number 3, the Rangers at number 2, and Carolina taking it on.
I mean, much as I love my Penguins, as much as I want to let my bias show, no chance in hell we go to 4th place.
No.
Maybe, just maybe, we squeak into 5th. Not a chance we make the playoffs. I don't think there's a shot now. You have a better chance of putting a snowball in hell. And then letting that survive.
So you need a lot of ice. Got it.
8th place, I have Philly. 7th place, I have the Penguins. Tank for McKenna, like Colin said. Tank for McKenna. 6th place, I have the Islanders. 5th place, I have the Blue Jackets. 4th place, I have the Rangers. 3rd, I have the Devils. 2nd, I have the Hurricanes. And then in 1st place, I have the Capitals.
Now, I pretty much have the same as the other. You guys are not below, but the bottom 3, I think, can be any order. I've literally changed these around 4 separate times just sitting here tonight. Ultimately, as I'm leaving it, sitting here right now, not touching it. Right now, I have the Flyers going in 8th. Even with the new coach, I don't think first year is going to be too much of a difference with Rick Tocchet.
And then
Yeah, I mean, as much as I think he's a good coach if he is, and how pissed I was when I found out he was going to Philly, I was like, son of a bitch, they got a good coach finally. I don't think it's going to be an immediate change. It's going to take some time. 7th place, I do have the Penguins. Again, this is, I think, the lowest I have ever had us ranked in the 6 years of us doing this. And it hurts. It very much hurts, but it comes a time when you need to grasp reality and throw your bias behind you. You got to look into the future. Accept what's going to happen. But it would be a Penguins thing to finish in 4th and get nowhere fucking close to McKenna or a top 10 talent. That'd be a very Penguins thing to do. But then 6th, I have the Islanders. But like I said, those bottom 3, I think, can be rearranged in just about any order. 5th place, just barely missing the playoffs again, heartbreak again, is the Columbus Blue Jackets. Just barely, probably again, couldn't get down to the last couple games of the season again, just missing the playoffs.
So I think with the Blue Jackets, obviously they were riding the high, like, hey, let's do this for Johnny, let's do this for the Goodyear brothers. I feel like this season they're going to kind of come off that high. And
that's kind of why I'm doing it too, but I still think they might be not bad, but not as bad as the bottom 3. Like, the bottom 3, I think, are going to be that bad that Columbus is going to jump in just fine with that. They might be a game or two below 500, but the other 3 are going to be, 15, 20 games, 30 games under. The Devils I have in 4th. I have the Rangers jumping all the way back up to 3rd from, 7th or 6th last year, 8th last year, whatever they were. Really bad last year.
They started out good, and then they just collapsed.
I don't know what happened, man.
Jack Hughes got hurt. That's what happened.
I'm talking about the Rangers.
Oh, for whatever reason, I heard the Devils.
Yeah.
And
Well, I had the Devils in 4th and the Rangers in 3rd.
Oh,
I think Mike Sullivan, he is still a good coach, man. It's just his time in Pittsburgh was expiring. It was starting to be a little bit stale. He's got a fresh new start here with the Rangers now with a very good team. Lots of good talent on that team. Lots of young upcoming talent still as well in the bottom 6. Obviously, one of the top 3 goaltender between the pipes, in my opinion. I mean, like I said, CT10 is going to be playing up there very soon within the next probably 2 years.
Hopefully Malcolm Spence eventually.
Malcolm Spence out within the next 3 to 4 years as well. I mean, he's definitely going to play at least a year or 2, maybe even 3 with Michigan up until he graduates. But then 2nd place, I have the Washington Capitals. And I think, I agree with Bobo here, I do have the Hurricanes taking the Metro this year.
if Freddie Anderson stays healthy, that's the biggest key for them. It's like,
think,
how does their goaltending go? Because as well as their backup goaltender is, he's not their solution.
As of right now, we talked about this a couple minutes before, but I was going to bring it up when we were doing the Atlantic, but I forgot about it. Goaltenders currently on Red Wings preseason roster right now still. Sebastian Cossa, John Gibson, Carter Geilander, Michael Postava, and Cam Talbot. So, Cam Talbot, Cossa, and Gibson are obviously going to be probably the top three. Cossa might even see some time, obviously, if one of those two go down. But I think Cossa is going to be that third if either Gibson or Talbot go down. Obviously, you don't want to wish that at all.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I mean, it's crazy scrolling see how many names are on all these teams' rosters, but obviously it's preseason, so.
Yeah.
Give it time. Give it time.
Yeah. But, I think that just about does it for this week. I don't have much else to discuss. I'm going to do a last little scroll here through any pictures we would have sent.
I know we've all been debating about it for a while now. Obviously, more could probably be announced. Because we've been seeing a lot of new, centennial jerseys, alternate jerseys. I was like...
Oh, from the original 6?
Yeah. We've seen some really good...
I think this can be so we can revisit, wait until the actual season starts, see if a couple more teams release them. But this is where you're going with it. I would like to do a ranking of not 10 to 1, but ranking A, B, C, D. Yeah. But there hasn't been a bad one yet, so I think it would be tough to rank them.
Which would be a good challenge for us, I feel like. So
SAB, it'd be like an SAB. I don't think there's anything that's been anything below a B so far. Every one that has been released has been really nice, man.
Yeah.
Some people don't like the Carolina one. I think the Carolina one is sick.
I like the Carolina. I think it's sick. I like it much better than their current Canes one.
Yeah, so they don't like it. A lot of the fans don't like it. Hate it. I think it's beautiful.
I saw it there that this season will be the last season for the jersey.
Is it?
Yeah.
God, that's one of the worst, man. Ugh.
Like congrats. Let me write let me have a Tolliver write on a jersey, and that'll be the official. Like, oh no, we're gonna wear this for.
Just let the Otters do that kids design a jersey thing again, but do it for the fucking jersey. The Devils can't be any worse than what they fucking got right now. I know some Devils fans that like it. I think it's so.
Dom
Oh,
likes it.
One of my buddy Levi likes it too. Sorry, Levi, if you're listening, but it's dog shit.
Sorry, Dom.
I've told you that to your face. It's fucking horrible.
I've told Dom that because he's worn into a couple of the Otters games. I'm like, dude, come on, that's garbage, man.
Or any other Devils jersey, man. Just that one. Just what the hell are they? I think Marty Brodeur designed that one himself. Like, what was he thinking? It's so bad.
He even said like the reason why the way the stripes are, it's to represent all the 5 members that have their numbers retired in New Jersey. Like,
it's so dumb. But anyways, yeah, I think that just about does it for episode 2 of season 6. Colin looks like he has give me emotion like he has an outro here.
It's gonna be the same as the intro, but fuck. Let me see if I can get the voice. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Johnny, do you have anything else to say?
I hate you.
No, you don't. Well, thank you guys. Look at our social media. Fucking tune in. I swear to God, as Otis runs away. But fucking tune in. I swear to God, I can't say this next words on the air. I can't. But tune into social media. Anything you have, everything you have, tune in. And as always, see you guys on the next episode. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.